serious? I need this class to graduate. Now I'm gonna have to wait one more semester.
Are you okay?
No, I was trying to crash the class and I couldn't get it. There was no more spaces. I don't know what's been going on. I haven't been able to crash the class.
Well, man, it's going on everywhere, statewide, nationwide. There's a lot of budget cuts affecting everyone, like, teachers, schools, you know, what you really need to do is, like, plan for it, try to register early and try to get your classes, see what you can go through there, and, voting's a good way to help with these budget cuts, try to vote against them and see what happens, and, you just do that. It gives you, it gives you a lot of power, just go there and vote, and, just do that. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but student debt is also soaring through the ceiling. It hasn't stopped growing. When students are done with college, they still have to continue to pay for their student loans. And this also creates a big problem because they're not able to buy homes or cars because of the lenders. They become stingy with because of the student loans that they have.
And I mean, some of the things that can kind of help a lot of people that have student loans is the economic hardship program, in which allows a lot of people that have student loans, it allows them to actually declare economic hardship, and then they won't have to pay their loans for like 6 months, and then until they're economically stable, and then they can just kind of keep doing that until they feel like they can continue paying their loans and they have a stable job to be doing that. So there's just a lot of things they can do, and I don't know how you're doing with financial stuff, but you can also be figuring out like scholarships and a lot of grants and programs where you don't necessarily have to take out a loan. You can actually be getting financial help for free. And I know for here, San Diego City College, if you go to San Diego City College website and you go to financial aid, they have a lot of sources for which you can apply for and just try to get. I mean, sometimes people think they can get them, but there's a lot of resources out there for them.
I don't know I was the only one being affected. What else don't I know?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on with education, like for ethnic studies, there's been a lot of problems going through there. Just recently, like Arizona just banned Chicano studies, which, is a bad thing because, kids of Hispanic descent really need to know what their history is, and history is really important to society. And, they think like the whole ban thing is like brainwashing students, which isn't true. It's, informing, where they come from, and it actually makes them into better students. They're actually engaging, learning more than they would in regular classes. Arizona is doing it, and Texas is doing it also, which isn't a good thing for the the Hispanic population over there. So to Chicano is is not about rebelling against your government. It's about understanding who you are and where you came from. It's just horrible what they're doing with education, trying to like minimize cultures down like that.
Another thing that is also going on is like with affirmative action. Affirmative action was created like in the early 1960s, and it helped help with the discrimination that was going on even after the civil rights movement, and a lot of racism, and so this was kind of giving the minority groups the chance to go into school or receive benefits that they weren't given because of discrimination. And right now there's just a big debate about whether it is good or it is bad, and some people think it's good because it creates diversity on the campus and because it allows more people to be open-minded about different cultures. But then people who are against it think that it's not good because then it just creates reverse discrimination, which means that the majority group, or the people that were getting those benefits, are not getting them anymore because minorities are being allowed to be in the institutions. And other people also think that it will just it creates more racism instead of making it better or mending it. So there's just a big debate about that.
Many of us may not know this, but students who are not here legally face many obstacles too. They're not able to qualify for financial aid, and they always have dead ends. They can graduate, but they cannot work. And the program that was just offered to these students, which is Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, it's a solution to continue college. And if you're an illegal immigrant, this way immigrants receive the temporary relief for deportation, and they're able to apply for legal work permits, which offers them they get the initiative to stay in school, and they also can actively contribute to society.
Also, I can vote on legislations that have to do with education, and I should plan ahead of time for my classes, and I should get a form of financial aid and other programs that the school has. And now I can inform my brother, that he's in high school, to get prepared for college, and just be prepared.
Yeah. Next semester.
Don't let doors close on you.